today with our dear friend, Dr. Whitney Bowe, and we're all talking about in today's show. When Whitney's here, that means we're going to be talking about our skin and beauty. But this whole show, we're talking about our current obsessions. Our guests, our staff, and even myself are going to share with you guys things that we really are getting addicted to and things that are great advice for everybody. So from beauty to food, each guest today is going to give you guys the scoop on the things that they can't get enough of. And Whit is always here to talk about skincare. She's a dermatologist. She's also the author of The Beauty of Dirty Skin. Dr. Whitney Bowe. Now, explain to people what you meant just in general about dirty skin.
So dirty skin is about probiotics, or the bacteria that are on the surface of the skin, and how they actually help keep you youthful and healthy. And people don't realize, you know, that they have trillions of little tiny microscopic bacteria living on your skin, and you gotta love those bugs, so you gotta feed them.
You gotta feed good
by using the right skincare, the right food.
Go to sleep with your makeup on.
No.
That's not what she means.
And I don't mean stop showering, guys. It's
right.
Okay to shower.
I just wanted to clarify that. What are we going to start with today? What are you obsessed with?
One of my favorite things right now is this collagen powder by Body Kitchen. First of all, this brand, I actually partnered with them because I did a ton of research, and I found that they had the most groundbreaking science and technology in the collagen space. So it's this powder. It's got so much science behind it. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. So it's vital to the health of your skin, your hair, your nails.
I haven't tried this brand, excuse me.
Your bones, your joints. So collagen is, I think, the science is really amazing, but I think that one of the reasons that it's really exploding is that it is so easy to use. You can literally just stir it into your coffee, into your tea, into your oatmeal, into your smoothie. You can bake with it. You can cook with it.
It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes exactly like my cup of tea.
Exactly.
Right.
So this is groundbreaking as far as like what does collagen do and how does it work. The science, you guys, just to put this in perspective, collagen studies, they're new, right? So like they're small, they're preliminary, but the results are really promising, specifically when it comes to your skin and when it comes to your joints. If you take it regular, we're not taking like a serving here, a serving there. Like if you actually have it every single day for say between like 1 and 3 months, studies show it can help improve joint pain in both younger athletes and older men and women. You don't fall in the older category. That I didn't look at you for that. She's like in the middle of that. So they actually help with old pain.
I got it.
And for this skin, it improves hydration, it improves elasticity. It's been shown to actually improve the appearance of wrinkles, game-changing. So here's how it works. So when you eat or drink your collagen, it starts out actually in these pretty like complicated long chains. That's what's in your mouth. But when it goes into your stomach, it's broken down by an enzyme called pepsin into these little fragments. So you guys, it's broken into these dipeptides, these fragments. So this is what sort of makes, you know, one brand more effective than another, because some of these dipeptides are concentrated in certain formulas, and these dipeptides are then absorbed into your bloodstream, and they travel throughout your body, and then say that they end up in your skin. They basically send a signal to your skin that there's been damage. So it's like tricking your skin into thinking that there's been a wound.
Repairing your skin.
Yes. So the skin starts to pump out more collagen, more hyaluronic acid.
These are tricky little liars that will make you look better.
That you can take advantage of. Exactly. So you got this one.
You want them to lie for you.
This is my next obsession. So I have
marshmallows.
You don't have a sweet tooth, but you do have some really good marshmallow recipes, by the way, that I have followed.
Yeah.
So marshmallows, most people don't realize marshmallows used to be made from a marshmallow plant that grew in the
I did not know that. I thought it was just a meringue. Oh, no way.
Of Europe and Asia.
Okay, that's news to me, and I cook for a living. I just thought this was meringue.
So crazy. So the roots of that plant had this thick, gooey substance that was thought to have healing properties, but these marshmallows, today's marshmallows, do not contain any of those original plants.
So this is a meringue
So
with a
you're
lot of
correct.
sugar.
This is not going to help you or heal you in any way, but there are skincare products that do contain those ingredients. So this is a Deborah Lippmann. It's a hand and cuticle scrub that contains marshmallow root extract.
Shut up.
Which is anti-inflammatory, and it's got healing, soothing properties.
Oh my God, it feels amazing.
It's like fluff, right? So I used to love
like a fluffernutter
sandwiches, and it smells like marshmallow. So this is just really, really fun, and I love it.
It smells like marshmallows.
Totally does.
This stuff's fun. You're gonna want to like do some dirty 9.5 weeks kind of stuff with it, but it's fun.
See where her mind goes.
That stuff's awesome. I want to party with that bottle. Yes.
So while you wipe that off, I'm going to tell you guys about my next obsession. So this...
I smell like marshmallow.
She does. We smell so good right now.
So cute.
So this is a really cool little gadget. This is a UV sensor called My Skin Track UV, and it's made by the brand La Roche Posay. It was developed to help people make and stick to healthy skincare choices because, you know, it's much easier to prevent damage in your skin
Than to repair.
And we also know that the #1 cause of both skin cancer and aging in the skin is, do you guys know this?
The sun.
UV rays from the sun. So this little guy, this is a battery-free UV sensor. So you wear this on your clothing, on your pocketbook, you can clip it onto your necklace, and all day long it actually tracks your exposure to UV rays, and it pairs with an app on your phone.
I'm the one person who doesn't need this because I never see daylight.
Right.
I work here, I go home, it's dark, I cook dinner,
The one
I get
perk
up,
of
I
your
come
job,
here.
your skin is always going to look amazing. I love it. So it pairs with this app on the phone. The app actually pulls information about
Wow, that's
pollen, pollution, humidity.
Look at that. It's like a skincare
It combines-
index.
Right, so this I actually wore this sensor for a week, so I'll walk you guys through. So the first thing you do is you download the app, and it asks you questions. It says, like, you know, how old, what's your birthday, what's your skin tone?
Wow,
So I put in
cool.
fair, you know, what's your skin problems or concerns? I have very dry skin. So you put that all in, and then it prompts you to sync the phone with your sensor. So what you do, it actually uses the same technology as a hotel key card. So you just, you like
wow.
tap it together and it goes click, and you're like, oh, I'm synced up. Okay, cool. And it'll send you these notifications throughout the day reminding you to sync. So I wore this. I actually put this, I put it on my collar. This was a cold...
That's your pocket. That's your
gloomy-
collar.
All right, my collar's really high, you guys, so I'll stick it on my
I get it,
collar.
I'm just kidding.
So I wore it on my collar,
Yeah.
and I went for a morning jog. And it was like, it was one of those days that was like cloudy, dark, gloomy. It was not a warm,
Right.
happy day. And I didn't jog for too long, maybe 45 minutes. I came back, I took a shower, it prompted me to sync, and this came up on my screen. Okay, so this is telling me that after that cold, gloomy, cloudy
Right.
morning jog, I had already been exposed to 48% of the UV rays that my skin can tolerate before I put myself at high risk of skin
Wow.
cancer and aging. Which is like a whoa. So you guys, when you're, if
45
you're like
minutes, wow.
skiing, if you're going for a jog and it's like, oh, it's cloudy out, I don't have to wear my sunscreen. Think
people
again.
think, right, when they take themselves or their kids to the beach,
Yeah.
they put on the sunscreen
Yes.
at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like 5:30. They've had a couple of cocktails. And you're like,
Yeah.
you've been naked in the sun
Exactly.
for hours.
You have to
This stuff
reapply.
only lasts 2 hours.
This wasn't even like a sunny day, you guys. Like, you know, if I weren't a dermatologist, it never would have occurred to me to put on sunscreen and a hat before my jog. So it's just
Right.
one of those things, like if you're going skiing, if you're going out, you're going to go for a run in the middle, even if it's a cloudy
Even if
day,
it's winter and it's cold.
you got to wear your sunscreen. So
That's
wait,
right.
take a look at this. This was also really eye-opening.
Right?
So this is a screenshot showing sort of trends while I was wearing my sensor. So if you look at the air quality index, can you see that? So air
Yeah.
quality has to do with pollution. So when the air quality is high, it means the pollution levels are low, right? And vice versa. So here, this is when I spent my day in my New York City office, seeing patients in my office here in the city. The next day, I was literally just an hour outside of the city, because I also practice in the suburbs. Look at the difference in the air quality. That's how much pollution we're being
Wow.
exposed to here. So it's crazy. So if you live or work in the city, you gotta wash your makeup off at the end of the day, because if you're
Who doesn't?
sleeping
If you're sleeping in makeup, you got issues.
with all of that pollution sitting on your skin, that's gonna trigger premature aging. So totally obsessed with this, you guys. This is cocoa butter. So this is from Now Solutions. I basically stick it in the microwave, I melt it down into a liquid, and then this is like my favorite lip balm because it's so nourishing, it's so hydrating, and it's
it
totally
smells like
edible.
coconuts.
It smells like chocolate because it's cocoa. So it's like, it's a really subtle cocoa aroma. It's like,
I like chocolate.
I mean, if you like the coconut oil is also really good, but coconut oil is old to me. This
I'm
is sort of
taking
new
home
for
the
me.
marshmallow one personally.
Rachel's like, I don't care.
Can I tell them about mine?
Oh, please do.
Okay. When I'm at work, there's a makeup artist here. His name's Joe Simon. He does my makeup, right? Big lights, you're here all day, you're cooking, you need powder, all that stuff. When I'm not at work, I don't wear makeup. It's rare. If I'm going out someplace fancy or something, fine. What I do wear is this stuff called Milk. The products are called Milk. It's a huge line. And it is makeup for people who don't like makeup. It's makeup for people who don't want to wear makeup. This is called a blur stick. That's my favorite product that they make. And they sell it at Sephora, they sell it online. But you can't even tell when I'm rubbing it on that I have makeup on. It just sort of makes everything a little more even.
I love that.
Like, you don't notice my scars as much if I just did it on my hand. It makes a lot of the scars and imperfections disappear. So, great name, Blur Stick, duh.
I love that.
So, this is their other brilliant product. It's a tint that you can use anywhere. You could put this cream on your lips.
Yeah.
Or on your cheeks. And really, that's all you need. You have a little flush, you blurred out the rest, and as long as you wear a pretty smile, you're good to go.
I love the way it feels.
Milk.
Those are awesome.
M-I-L-K. Drink your milk. So, the fun part about all of this is that everybody gets all of her things, and thanks to my friends at Milk, I literally know the people. Everybody gets the milk.
That's awesome. So you guys get everything you just saw?
Everything.
Oh my God, I love it.
Take the milk. They're
Oh, I
awesome.
will, thank you.
I live by these.
I love them.
I swear. That's all I use when I'm not at work. Hand to God. I'm going to give her mine. You guys get freshies. They're by the door. So up next, I got another buddy of mine. Chris Kimball is back and in the kitchen with his current obsessions for the kitchen. That's right after this.